Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons and Dragons advice video. My son inspired this one. I'm titling this one Troublesome Groups. One of the headaches every dungeon master has to endure is the coordination of his group for the game. This is the same for any tabletop role-playing game. Since the dawn of the games. The great part about tabletop games is that you're sitting around with actual people in a social setting. The bad part is that you have to coordinate the schedules of every one of your players to make that social setting happen. This is difficult. This is difficult enough, even when everyone is working together, striving to make it happen. What makes it worse is when these players don't seem to want to make it happen. Now, I assume they wouldn't have said, yeah, I'll play if they didn't want to play. But you often wonder about some of these people. And that's a fact. My son recently explained the dilemma he's having trying to coordinate his new gaming group in his college dorm. He has 7 prospective players, as I understand it. 2 are being reasonable, and they're trying to make it happen. 1 was supposed to come up with a backstory. He had 7 days, and all he could come up with was that his character had amnesia and could not remember his history. I'm sorry, that's just pure laziness. That's non-committal. Honestly, that's one of those things where you're doing your best not to have to do anything. One lamented that she had to go grocery shopping. They changed the start time 3 separate times over 4 days. And when they'd all gathered to play, she said she still needed to go shopping. Either she hadn't gone shopping yet, or she shops a hell of a lot. She spends a lot of freaking money. I'm just saying. And it was all grocery shopping, so I don't know. Maybe she's big. I don't know. One was supposed to reserve the activity room on 3 separate days, but somehow managed to forget all 3 times. He forgot all 3 times. One player forgot the start time 4 consecutive times over 3 days. Another player showed up late each and every time, only after they called to remind her, and each time she forgot both her dice and her character. So I don't know what to say about that. That's a person who just doesn't want to play. The antics continued like that all week, and finally my son asked me for advice on how to handle the situation, and the only advice I had was for him to sit all of the players down and explain that the game would start on this day and at this time, and anyone not present will be left behind. I told him that they needed to be more dedicated. Then I reminded him I reminded him of my advice videos for just such an occasion. I also texted him the link to my dedicated players video. And I really feel for him. I didn't do that as a joke or to blow him off. I'm being serious. Everybody has busy lives. We understand that. But if you commit to a specific time and a specific place, show up and play. Be ready to play. If you have to get some stuff set up for your character beforehand, set that stuff up for your character beforehand. If you show up, bring your character and your dice. I know many dungeon masters who hold on to the characters simply because they don't trust their players. It's crazy. One thing that really irritates me is when people who have committed to participating in a weekly event simply blow it off. Lord knows it's happened to me often enough, and I'll bet there's not a dungeon master anywhere in the world who hasn't been stood up by at least one player in their game. This is the bane of our existence, and if by chance this has never happened to you in your game, then I dare say you haven't been a dungeon master for very long. I guarantee you it will happen. Trust me when I say it will happen. Just give it time. All you can do is persevere. Just keep going. Do not give up. Do not stop ever. Your gaming group will come together. It will come together. Your crappy players will fall by the wayside and good players will join. I guarantee it will improve and your game will take off. Just have faith. When you're running a game as a dungeon master, if you know what you're doing and you're an experienced dungeon master like my son is, and he's really, really good, once they start playing, the players will get into it. The ones who want to play will get into it. You're always going to have some of those players who show up to screw around or to make fun or to cause trouble, and you can weed those out. But eventually, when the players who want to play find out that you're a good dungeon master, they're going to enjoy your game and they're going to want to play. And all that stuff will fall by the wayside. The only thing I can tell you again, persevere, keep going, don't stop. The tabletop role playing is a wonderful, wonderful adventure hobby. There's not many ways, unless you're making money, feeding your family, or helping a family member in distress. I can't think of a better way to spend your time. And especially if you're spending it with quality people, good friends, and having fun, which is the whole point of these games. So yeah, to my son, don't stop, keep going, don't give up, have faith. I know you're a good dungeon master. I know you're a good dungeon master. You know what you're doing. Good players will crop up. Just give it time. Anybody else has anything else to add? Put it in the comments. I don't know everything, so, the Lord knows I don't know everything. Put it in the comments. I'm sure we'd all love to read it, even if you disagree with me. If you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. As I said, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the space warfare science fiction series, the Devo Poland Chronicles. The third one just came out. It's Vanguard 1, Task Force Terminus, and now the third one just came out, Gulag of the Damned. I hope you find something you like. Hope you get it. Hope you enjoy it. You folks have a good one now. God bless one and all.